So let's now work on the education section. So we're done with the section. Let me see my server is running or not. So we have done with the project section actually. So we're done with the project section. We know we designed the hero section, then we designed the about section, then we designed the skill section, experience section, and the project section. So next section is education section. So let's now work on this. Okay. So let's start building from scratch. So again, the same thing we follow. So if you see the finished project, this is the experience section, then we have project section, then we have the education system. So we have the education and university education. So again it's S5 and H2. So let's start our section now. Okay, so let's give it an ID. Let's start with section. Let's give it the ID of, if you remember, we have given the ID of education. So let's now begin. So first section will be with our H5, where the first heading, that is education. Let's copy this. So first heading, and the second part is our university education, specification of our heading. So let's copy this. Let's go here. So let's see now how it's work. Not this. So we are in education section now. So you can see now the internal linking is working. So let's now work on these sections now. So let's begin our container as usual. So let's go into section part only. So dot container, our base container class, container, and let's give it a name, education container. C-O-N-T-A-I-N-E-R, T-A-I-N-E-R. So we have this. So inside this div we will have again the same vertical timeline that we use for experience section. So let me go again and just copy that. So let's go to vertical timeline. Yeah, this one. Let's get into this. Server is down. Okay. So let's see now. We have already installed it. So let's import this first in our section. So let's go here, import this. Doesn't matter. So let's now use it. Let's see the documentation. So vertical timeline, we'll start with this vertical timeline and we'll end with this first. So let's begin our vertical timeline. Why are we using it? If you remember, see the end project, we have the timeline. Okay, so let's close this. So hope it is imported correctly. Okay, so let's keep the elements now. So before element we will map through the education section. First we need to create that. So again, where is our data? Let's create one more file. Let's call it education. Remember that we have education JSX file which is capital, so don't confuse with that. It is small actually. So it is also JSX because we're gonna use icon, so that's why. Double A. So I'm gonna fill the data. Okay, so whatever we have, I will fill the data and come back. So we have the data. This time I'm not working on the icons. As you already know, you can use your own icons. So we just get into this site and just work on it, like search from graduation something, graduate. So you will find here. Okay, so it's very pretty easy actually, so I'm not going to repeat it. So that's why I directly copy paste it. Okay, so let's now map through this. let's first import it from import education, I guess. Yeah, it's giving directly. So we're gonna loop through this educations dot map. So it have the key. Let me go through this. It's same as experience actually. So we have the ID, we have the college name and the location and the date, and icon is the icon between the vertical timeline and the degree. So remember that line color we need to pass here because of the whiteness. Okay, this is by default. I'm removing that. If you see that, if you see my CSS, my app.css, so we have making it line color as half, so that's why I'm removing this line color. Okay, otherwise it will have something else, so that's why. So from map, what we're gonna do, we define a variable education maybe, and we're gonna do like this. So we're gonna map through and we're gonna populate the each element. Okay, if you remember, it's pretty easy actually. So we're gonna fill this. So we're gonna do exactly same. This one I think it's better. We'll reduce the, we will modify it. Okay, let's put it here. If you save this, the starting value should come. Okay, not working because some of them might not be defined. Okay, so let's do that now. So let's give it a key education dot id. If you see this is coming now. So let's give it a class name, vertical timeline work, it will be there, content style. Let's work on this background color. Let me see, is it the same color? I forgot, and actually let's see the education part, not this one, sorry. Let's see this experience maybe. So experience, if you remember, content type. Okay, we have given our content, so we'll exactly repeat the same thing. So background color will be this because we don't need to some ambiguous value. So let's put this background will be this, and color will be, we already have the color white, so we don't need to write FFF once again because we already defined it. So let's put it here now. Okay, did we put any content to arrow style? Okay, we are providing one pixel solid, the same where color bg variant. Let's copy this. So if you're getting, it's not very complicated thing, I'm doing it. So again, the date will be education dot date. We have this field education dot date will come, and the icon style something we have to do exactly same thing. So we're just providing the color white. Okay, so yeah, FFF, why we repeat it. Then icon will be okay, because of this we are getting the error. Okay, I'm not getting it now. So it will be education dot icon we have. So vertical timeline title, we will exactly do the same whatever you've done here. So education dot title, if you see this, we have the college will be our title. Okay, so see here, this is our title. So college name, so we'll do that here, title equal to, it's all dynamic. So education dot college maybe, yeah. So subtitle is the location, so we will have here education dot location, simple as it is, and paragraph is the details or whatever I name here, degree. So we'll do like this, education third degree. So hope everything works fine now and we don't have any error. Okay, nice. I want to see the animation effect. Wow, we are getting it. Okay, so we'll style it now. So we are getting our result whatever we provided. This data is coming dynamically. Okay, so let's get into this. So let's now design a CSS. I hope it's done. So nothing else to be done because the media queries is already taken care, if you know, from the experience is added. Student education only. So because we are using the vertical element, it's already provided media queries. Okay, we don't write. We don't need to write it as we already seen in the experience part. Okay, so let's write this basic CSS. So if you remember H3 H5 we have. So we will modify it now. Okay, H5 or H4, whatever you use here for, Okay, little smaller. Let's use H5. Need to feel it. Okay, now it's cool. So let's now work on simple basic CSS. So education container. Why are you writing like this? Container H5. Inside H5 we make it text align to right so that it's look nice. Let's see the effect. So okay, these are nice. So we make it right and we give it a margin. So some margin will there, margin bottom too. Let's 0.5 to 5 maybe. So little bit, this margin. So now hope you understand the CSS property how we are applying it. Okay. So next is the S3 only dot S3 part, or what we have used. We have used S3 now. 3. So text align to center. Okay. I don't know this one only. So it's done. Actually, it's very pretty simple. So let's commit our changes now. This status, git add, git commit, done with the education section. Let's see how many commits we have. SEC section, git log maybe, too much complex. Git log queue maybe. Let's clear this. So git log, that's just one line only. Oh, sorry. So these many comments we have: initial, general, home, section, bar, about, skill. Okay, we have done this much. So one more thing, like you can show that's just graph also, but there is only one branch. It's pretty cool once you have more than one. It look nice, but it will say only one branch you have. That's why. Okay, so leave it. Okay, I guess experimenting. So we're done with this. Now let's close this up. Now let's work on the next section. What we have the next section actually. In next we have the testimonial section. Okay, let's design this. It's also a SwiperJS. I make it chorusal. So in my this different project, I design it from scratch actually, but here I will show you how to make it from a third-party library. Okay, in this project. So nice effect this. Okay, if you're seeing this, you can go to this also, nice chorusal or slide. So you can say. So let's now start this section. So let's open portfolio, maybe we design this way, and control P, portfolio maybe CSS. Yeah, so again the same thing. I think we have S3 and H2 and H5 and H2. So let's do that section. So it will have ID of port folio. So we'll have dash 5 again. I think copied it. Okay, and we have dash 2 details maybe. Oh no, this one details. We give a swipe option. So let's see if we're getting it or not first. So okay, nice. We have only one section left and a footer. So nice. Let's start working. Let's give it a container again. Same word. Dot container, the parent container class. Dot portfolio container maybe. Portfolio container. So let's now start coding. Let's go to SwiperJS and show you the way to do it. Let's close it now. It won't require it. So SwiperJS. Okay, nice. There is so many way. Yeah, perfect. Let's search for React only, and you don't see the not props and anything. I need to see the effect first. Let's use this. We will modify it. Okay, actually, so like this is like same way we can use swiper and provide class, and we can provide a space between the rows, like space. What do you mean by space actually? So space is this is space between, you can see between the slide the space, so that is space. So let's go. So we can provide this. We don't need the pagination, scroll bar and everything. Scroll bar we don't need, so we'll use the navigation only. Okay, this is props actually. You can see there are many props you can pass. So and preview per view is like how many slides per view, navigation and everything. Pagination is clickable or not, scroll bar is draggable or not, but we are not using it. So on swiper we want to console it or not. It's a many thing is there. So okay, so let's use this code. Let's use this. So for that I need to install something maybe. Yeah, of course without installation how could it work? So let's open our third terminal for installation. Install this library. Done with that, pretty fast man. So I think we don't need div here now. We will use the swiper. SW swiper. See, we get swiper from React. And we also need the CSS maybe. Yeah, we should import the CSS. Because swiper slide also need. For the per slide we will making it. Okay, we need the slides also. We will deal with it later. Okay, once we create, let's add this. CSS is must, otherwise no effect will be shown. So let's copy this CSS here. So we need CSS for pagination also, I guess, because where we will be using the pagination one. So let's copy this one also. Okay, so let's start now. So we have this. Let's see what other thing we need to pass. We need to pass. Let's see that. Let's see this only modules. So which module we're gonna use pagination only. So let's pass single module in array. So modules. Hope it is modules pagination. Not giving. Pagination. Hope it is correct. I need to check it actually. Okay, capital pagination. That's what I'm thinking. So PAG pagination. Okay, it's giving me this thing we need. So we need this module. Then after that we will note the space between props. So we can provide. Let's provide 50 only. 50 pixel, I guess. Yeah, it's only 50 pixel. And let's give the slider per view. So we need only one slide actually. SLI slides per view something. Is it correct or not? Let's see documentation. Pagination, because slides per view. let's give it one only, we need one slide only. So what we need to plus now, the next thing is pagination part. So if you're doing with the clickable pagination, so that we can click, let's pass this props also. Pagination. So we're done with this. Now we need to loop through the data and we will start our slides. Simple. So for that we need to create the portfolio. Again, data. We'll go to again here. Let's get achievement only, maybe achievement. It will be JS because I don't think we will be using any. Okay, it can be GX. So I will copy paste my thing. So for that thing we need to import image first. So I will be using my playlist. Actually I've already designed this. These are the playlist of my YouTube videos, and I need the qualification kit. Okay, this should be enough. And let's not this skill only now. Project image skill, let's use a folder as achievement ACHIEP achievement. So let's put this all here, do our thing. Let me put the data first. Okay, so let's put it here. You will get a bunch of error. Of course these are not defined, so we'll define one image. So and we will change it, actually don't worry, from asset gate.png will add asset slash, okay, we don't have this, to level of assets slash achievement image. Okay, here only we have the gate dot png. Hope the all image name is same. Let's see, match secret diary playlist. Hope I copied everything exactly my previous project. Hopefully hidden, actually, oh man, it's not hidden this way. Okay, that's why. So everything is there. So I need to change this part actually, so it will be same as it is. So we will control D everything till this, maybe, yeah, control D, control D, control D, and control V. Yeah, it should work. So we have these things, and let's now do this. Let's put the slide as according to the loop. So we'll do achievement. Okay, it's coming, nice. Achievement dot map, then again achievement. This is achievement. So what's we're gonna do here, we will design our slider. So it will be swiper slide. Okay, React only, not view. Oh man, why it's giving a view? I have no idea. Hope we import that. Okay, so we need to close it as well. So let's put our slide. Let's give it a key first. Let's give it a class name first. So it will be our portfolio, maybe portfolio portfolio. So let's give it a key equal to as you know, if you see this file, same as, nothing change here. ID, image, title, and description. So I will give the ID achievement dot ID, put a key, and let's start filling out the data. So we're gonna need div playlist image. So we will give our image tag here, img. The source will be achievement dot image, I guess, yeah, and alternate will be achievement dot title. So we have the image. Let's see it's coming or not first. Let's go below. Okay, we have the image. Perfect. Okay, we have everything. Nice, beautiful. So what we're gonna do here now, we don't need this. We need something to fill the name, maybe achievement. What's gonna be like this? Achievement dot title h5 maybe. We have the title. Where is the title? Okay, we have the title. Fantastic. So we need a small tag, maybe small dot achievement achievement img, maybe it's perfect. So title, not image. It's not image, it's only title now. Yeah, so we'll provide small detail. See, achievement dot details description. Oh man. So okay, so small description is like you see this description will come here near. So we're done with this. Let's work on the CSS. Where is that? Let's leave it like this. So we don't need this now. Let's start the CSS. So first we give a container width also, like if you see this. So it's small, but we have container width we have set already. That's why it's filling now. We want this small, so we'll fill the CSS this way actually. Container class, import that class actually. TAI container dot portfolio container. Okay, let's give here by coming here. Portfolio container, maybe portfolio container. So we need to change the width of both. Remember that container have the width LG, if you remember, for default. So we'll change to width to 45% only. Okay, nice, cool. Let's padding bottom, maybe some padding. Let's give it a padding of 4 hour dot actually. Okay, and we have to also give it height also for the portfolio container only. So we'll remove this. So height will be 30 rem maybe. Okay, because then we do with portfolio section. Yeah, both name portfolio. Okay, this is ID, sorry. So now we'll work on the sliders. Okay, I was thinking the same. Self spelling is same now. I don't want to miss here. So we'll write here background. Let's give it a background, not background color. Where? So we need the BG variant. Okay, perfect. Let's give it text align, center, and padding of 2 rem. Nice. So we'll give a user select to none, so we cannot allow the user to select this and fill their form. Okay, so earlier before applying CSS we can select it actually. It's already none, but yeah, still. So just now border radius to 2 rem for some nice effect. Perfect, cool. It will look nice here actually. Okay, so let me rectify the image later. Okay, so spring that So let's work on this. Next is the image. Let's choose the class. I forgot the image actually. Let's name this. So let's put it. Let's give it a width of 20 rem. I experiment so many things actually this with this image. Okay, and margin. Let's give it 0, then auto maybe, and 1 rem. So an overflow to hidden. Okay, you might be thinking that it's being cut, but it's not the case actually. I will show you. Yeah, see, it's because of the we haven't provided media queries, that's why, but it's the final look. You can see. So let's bring this now. So we'll work on let's give it a border for this image. You will see a border actually. So border 0.4 rem, solid, where. So let's give primary variant, primary. Perfect. We have this border. It's pretty cool. Nice. Perfect. So let's now work on which thing. Okay, I should name this to title only. This should be maybe details. So let's work on this details. We need to make it smaller actually, that's why. So we'll do color light only. What happened is light, maybe light only. Okay, light. And we need font weight to 300. So and display block and something margin maybe from bottom, margin 0.7 rem auto 0. Okay, from bottom and top 0. Okay, now it's look nice. I think it's not the input yet, but yeah. Let's now work on the media queries now. So let's go for media query. First go for tablet. It's pretty bad, but yeah, let's bring it. So let's work on this. Let's copy again the media queries dot portfolio container. So we'll provide it a width of 65%. Why? Okay, for tablet only, width of 65%. And now it's look nice. Okay, perfect. Now let's give it, that's it only. I don't need to define any more. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. Why can't I see now? Those where is doubt. And what we need, then we go for mobile maybe. So let's work on this. It's very weird here. So let's work on let's give it a small only. Yeah, and the height, portfolio container, like make it height of less width, maybe width. Yeah, width will be one, but height 32 rem maybe. Nothing happened. Okay, yeah, now it is changed. And let's work on image. Why is this changed? Let's work on image dot playlist image we have. So let's give it a width of 16 rem. Okay, margin 0 auto 1 rem, margin wide select. Okay, perfect. It's too much, it's taking up the space, so let's give it a small, same width we have there. Still it is just coming. What happened to my hair also? I'm getting the same error. I don't know. Okay, maybe I reduce the margin. Okay, we have the margin here. Let's reduce the margin. Okay, I think still I need a padding. Yeah, padding will work. Let's give it a padding. The portfolio section. Padding. Why is coming like this? One time. It should work. Okay, yeah. Finally. Okay, nice, perfect. Great. Why is not coming that dot? Let me see. Let me refactor it. Okay, now it's cool. So why is not coming? I'm not able to figure out. Maybe I will debug it later. Okay. So we finish with almost this. Okay, we don't need this. Let me see you the in project. So we're done with this text section, education section, and we're done with this. I will work on this. Why it's not coming? Okay. So for that, let's commit our changes now. Git status, git add, git commit, done with portfolio section. Okay, so now we will refactor that later. Maybe I'm not able to think about, and we'll work on contact now. Okay, so let's now work on the contact section. So if you remember in the last if you remember that we have done with so we have done with this. What happened to this? Okay, so we done with this the testimonials we have last time. If you I was telling about that there was some issue with the pagination, but it is available actually. Let me show you. So it is because of the context section have no margin, so that's why it's not showing it. So it will show once I start building this. Okay, so now let's now build it. Let's close this. Let's open contact. So let's start working. So before that, let's check the final project. So this is the contact section. We have email, WhatsApp, and Telegram. You can add anyone if you like. It's up to you. You can Google it out how to do that. So I will be using email, WhatsApp, and Telegram, and we have one form that we can send using some third-party library called email.js to actually send the email actually. So means anyone can fill this form and can send you a message. Okay, so let's now start working on it. So let's again start with the same section, and it will have some id equal to, it will, let's call it as contact So it will have again the first the h5, then the h2, h5 and h2. So what is in the h5? Let's see that h5 will get in touch and contact me. So it will be get in touch and h2 will contact me. So let's add that. Let's see now. Okay, now you can see that. So now you can see that it is there now. So it was issue actually for the because of the different section we are not able to see that. So you can now see clearly. Okay. So let's now start working on this. It is portfolio leader education. I'm using wrong thing actually. So okay, now it's working. So get in touch. So let's now start coding. So after that we will start our container dot container as is what tin here, container dot contact container, maybe tact contact container. So inside that we will start coding. So we will have a div called contact options. So inside the contact option we will have an article tag, with contact option. So inside that article tag we will have our all those three. So first we have the email. So let's bring the icons also. Email. Which one you wanna use? Which one I have used? I've forgotten. This one. So you can use anything, of course. So let's use this. Or this maybe. Yeah. So let's import this and let's use this. So it's gonna be md out, whatever you have used here. So let's see it's coming or not first. Okay, we have the email last time. Okay, we use the same one. Okay. So email we have, then after the icon we will have the h4 tag which will say email, and we will have h5 with your email. So I will use my email here, fitness freak, our channel email. So after that we will have a href, and it will be, so href will be mail to, actually mail to, and your mail here. And make the target is blank, of course, target underscore blank, and write something like send a message, maybe double s. Let's go here, let's see. So it will open the default and I can send an email. So yeah, so it is working. Here we will start working your email. Okay, so So it is working. Let's now copy it 2 more time for WhatsApp and the Telegram. So again, let's write here WhatsApp. Here you provide your number, like suppose mine one is so, and we will now provide the href to your mail, how to connect with WhatsApp actually. Send message to WhatsApp. So let's check the first link. So this is let's see here. Yeah, this is the link. So you can use this and set your own number here. Okay, so this number is your own number. I will copy paste this. So let's see it is working or not. Let's see. So let's see. So yeah, it is opening my number. So now let's work on a Telegram. So here let's copy this Telegram. Let's provide your Telegram link. Mine is like, we have to provide here also. So it is same as this one, but with some different, like it will have TE-me, that's it, very simple. And you provide your username, okay, without that the rate, okay, remember that. Okay, let's see it's working or not. It's not working. Maybe TE-me, maybe T only WhatsApp. Let's see, I don't forget actually. Yeah, it was T. So yeah, you can open your Telegram, it will send a message. Okay, so this is done. Let's now build the icons. WhatsApp, Telegram. Okay, so we're done with this div. We can start new div for the form part, if you remember the form. So let's start the form here directly, and it will have the input tag, if you remember that, input only, and the name type will be text, and name is important. We're gonna use this name to send them in our third-party library. So provide a name. Name should be your name in this case, and placeholder. Why it is like that? Placeholder. You can provide a placeholder, your full name. And make it a client-side validation. So required. So it will be, you cannot pass it. Okay, you have to pass your name. Let me see that. See, if you see, yeah, there is no submit, but you have to write your name here. Okay, so let's now work on the other input, email and the text area. So let's work on email. It will be similar. Input type email. Maybe you can do this. Input email. Yeah. So name will be email, and ID equal to email. Doesn't require actually. And placeholder, your email, Okay, nice. It is also required. So we have this. Now we have the text area. So name will be message. Remember, this name are important here. Actually, we use that message. So row equal to 7 only. Just make it. We don't require the columns. It will be. We will modify it later. Actually, I will show you. So it is also required. Okay, so we have this form, text area, name. We will modify later. Don't worry. So we have this, and we will last type is the bottom. That is submit bottom. Bottom. Submit, and it will have send maybe, yeah. And the class name, we'll use this class name actually. So btn and btn primary. So nice bottom we will have. Send bottom is not visible now, but yeah. So let's now work on the css and provide the functionality later of the email.js. Okay, let's design it first. Let's design contact container first. Contact container. So spelling is correct, make sure. So width 1 away 58%, and it will be display grid because we need the one part is the all the message sending and one part is a form, and grid template columns will be like 30% and 58%. Let's see this how it look. So now they are separated, giving less space to this and more space to this, and the remaining will be used as gap. So 58 30 is like 88, and just keep the gap of 12 rem, 12%, not rem, we are using percentage here. So we will have the gap here. Okay, perfect. Let's now work on the other things, the contact options. If you remember this all common contact option, these three. So we're modifying them. Contact options. So first what you're gonna do here, display flex, we can give flex direction to column, so one upon another, and we gap. Okay, let's see that how it look. There's nothing will look, so let's give it a gap of 1.2 rem. Perfect. So let's work on each contact option now. So it will have the background of where that's this color busy variant, this one, you know what, let it be, let's just bring this. So you will see side by side. Okay, so now after that, padding 2 rem. Perfect. Border radius, let's keep it a 1.2 rem. Perfect. And make the text align center. And let's keep it a border. We will use a transition effect here. Border equal to 1 pixel solid transparent. And make a transition of transition equal to where trans transit. We'll give it. So now let's work on the hover option. We will see the changes. Hover. On hover, we're gonna make the background transparent as we all do. Okay, and we'll just activate the borders to border color only. Border color where dash color primary variant. Okay, perfect. So for applied icon, I forgot to give it a class actually. Let's give it together. So we will have class name contact option icon. Let's now work on that contact option icon. That's what I'm thinking. There should be some. So we will apply a font size. It will become larger. Font size 1.5 rem. Okay, fine. Again, I'm doing this mistake. Okay, perfect. And we take margin bottom. So some surfaces. 0.5 rem will be enough. Perfect. Now it's look good. So let's work on the A tags now. It's looking ugly. Contact option A tag. Contact option A tag. Not A only. So we'll work on A tag. So we'll give a margin bottom. Margin top, maybe not bottom. MAR. Let's give it a margin top of 0.7 rem. So let's give it a display inline block. Okay, now it's working. Okay, that's what is not working. This one doesn't. It was block actually. So font size will be 0.8 rem. Little bit smaller. Perfect. Okay, so we're done with that. Let's now work on the form. Little bit close we can do. Yeah, this one is enough. So form. So we'll work on display flex and display flex and flex direction to column. Okay, now it's good. Yeah, damn, everything is coming inside one block. Okay, we'll fix that. So we will have then gap. Let's give it a gap 1.2 rem. Okay, perfect. Now it's visible. Okay, now let's work on the inputs. Maybe only one input is there in this part, so let's work on that. I'm not worrying about anything. Input and text area together. So weight equal to 100% and padding 1.5 rem. Nice. Border radius, let's make it curvier. Border radius 0.5 rem. Nice. Background transparent. I don't need anything. It's looking weird. Okay, we'll just provide some color here. Let's provide some border first. Border will work. Border 1 pixel solid where primary variant should work. Okay, this looks pretty cool. So resize, and we will remove this resize option. And then color, the text color, it will be color white. Let's see the color white. Font size equal to 1.1 rem. Font size equal to 1.1 rem, maybe little bit bigger. Yeah, looks good. Send option is good. So let's start working on media queries. Let's see in tablet first. It's looking pretty weird, but we'll fix now. So let's work on this side first. So contact container. So for that, first let me copy the. We don't want to, write everything from scratch. So we'll copy this. What happened? So yeah, and we will work on the contact container. So let's work on that. Contact container, we don't need section. So in contact container we will make it separately. So so if you remember, grid content is already a grid, if you remember. So we just change that to template column here, so that in single way it should come. So where's that grid template column? Repeat 3 times 1 fr. Perfect. It's not, maybe just 1 fr, just keep it 1 fr. 1 fr is nice. Yeah, now it's looking good. Okay, perfect. And reduce the gap, maybe just reduce the gap 2 rem only. Perfect. So now it looks nice. And let's see, home first. We have our contact section, skill section, experience section, project section, nice, education section, testimonials, and the contact. We have to scroll down to send message or anything. Okay, see the client time validation is also coming. So let's now see how it look on mobile. Mobile is looking fine, but we will change something. Okay, let's see that for mobile. So for mobile, so just change the text area. Okay, these are too big, so nothing is required now. Input and text area. Let's make them font size of 1 rem only, 1.5 what there. Okay, cool. Now it's looking good. Perfect. Okay, so we're done with that. Mobile view is pretty nice actually. Perfect. Testimonials also, everything coming, and contact also. It is looking nice. Maybe it is contact content. Did we provide some weight earlier? Yeah, weight. So we have to reduce it to SM. Maybe this way this and not coming center. So dot contact container. Let's give it a weight of why it's not coming, why don't it come? So SM in this one, so that don't have any extra in the dependency. Okay, perfect. That's what I'm expecting. Nice, look good. Nice, perfect. Everything is working. Nice. So we're done with the contact section. Now we will work on this form and provide the responsiveness and email JS. Okay. Before that, let's commit the changes. Okay. Commit our changes. What happened here? Git status. Git add. Git commit. Done with design of contact section. Only design part. Perfect. We'll work on the email JS now. Okay. So we seen that we work on the no contact me, but we haven't worked on the form. Like once we submit something, we don't get anything. Okay. So we'll work on this form now. So let's start working. What was that? So let's start working on this. So we will send something, and for that we will use a third-party library called email.js. Okay. So we can search email.js. So this is the official website. You can sign in. I already created an account. You can create an account, but just a simple process. So I'm going to sign in. So here you can see the docs, like how to create that. So you can get the tutorial and everything. You can see the dashboard also. So we will see here how many emails we have sent and everything. So before starting that, we need to create a service. So let's create a service. So we can create anything, Outlook. So we will mostly SMTP, Zoho also, or whatever you want. So we will create the for Gmail. You can give any name you want, and this is service ID. We're gonna need this. Okay. So let's create service. So I will send. Okay, I need to connect my account. So firstly connect our account. Okay. Don't worry about it. It's not like so. Once you connect your Gmail, you can create your account here. Okay. Okay, so we don't need to send to test. So yeah, so we can create an account, and that's it. You can go into that and update it maybe. And once the service is set up, let me start my Gmail also. I'll see you side by side. So now you have this, and you have to create some template, like which template you need to provide your type of. So we'll have to create new template. Okay. So subject, we are not, you can provide your dynamic subject here. Suppose that in our case, if you look into that, we don't have field for subject. So you can write something here like for subject, just write here message from maybe recruiter via portfolio. So in this way you get to know that who has sent you message and which format and from where. Portfolio. Okay, so you can set to any mobile, desktop. Mobile, in mobile you will say like this, and desktop you will this. So I'm gonna remove this, maybe edit content, maybe, yeah. So you can remove everything, but I will remove only a handful of things. You can see there. So you're gonna provide a name, whoever is sending the message, like your full name, so, and your email and dash. Okay, so for that purpose we're gonna use not dear salutation, like we can do from maybe So here you can provide the name. You have used the name here, whatever the name you provided here. Okay, so if you go into that email section form part, you have the name. So this key value we need. It's already there, I don't need it. Hi fitness freak, your name you can provide here. Hi fitness freak, you got your message from, so here provide your name, maybe just name. And we don't have message. Yeah, we have the message variable. So if you look into that, we have the message and we have the email. Okay, so you can best wishes, you can provide the email here, same name, you can use name here, and email also. So you can go email here. So let's see how it look. Message is there, we have the use message. Actually you see that we have use message, name, use message, name, and this name is important. Okay, so you can save it. Yeah, that's it only. So let me say you how to test it. Okay, to email to me from name, you have to provide your name. So from name, and here you have to provide the email. So you don't need to provide this, I guess it's for reply to only. Yeah, so let's save it. So you can send a message also, like test it. Maybe let me give a name like Brock, message, hey, and this is test, and my mail is brock@gmail.com, maybe something. What is saying? I cannot send it. So see that I'm not able to send, something has happened. But yeah, this is the way you send. Let me check, might be something is wrong because I've done everything correctly. Brock, again let's check. Hi, hello, brock@gmail.com. Okay, so something was wrong. I just reconnected my account, so I'm getting this 200. So we are getting the mail. Let's see that. So yeah, see that. So I'm going through this post and they provided me the answer. Okay, so yeah, hi fitness freak, you got a message from Brock, I you. Okay, let's maybe just change this syntax. Why is getting like this? Yeah, I don't want italic one. Why it is like that? Let me change this again. Say fitness freak got from message from this, and let's paste the message maybe. Message, and let's keep the thanks and regard maybe this time. Thanks and regards. The name of the sender and their email. You can provide anything. Okay, it's not, doesn't matter. Email, sector, this key value should be same. Hi dear fitness freak, okay, let's save this. Let's test again. Name is like Jack, maybe you are hired. Funny mail, but jack@gmail.com. Okay, so it's working correctly this time. Let's see again. So message from recruiter via portfolio. Hi fitness freak, you got a new message from Jack, you are hired. Okay, so these are their email. Why is that? Did I okay, I haven't saved it. Okay, then I can test again. Oh man, that's what is taking the previous one actually. Like, let's do Tom this time. 3 is already wasted. Hi, you are not hired this time. Tom@gmail.com. Let's test now again. This time, yeah. So perfect. You can change any syntax. So this is the syntax I am using. Okay. So let's get into now. Let's close this. We're gonna come back and need some credentials. Okay, let it open. So let's go back and let's start our coding. So for that we're gonna use the coding provided by them also. So email.js React or something like that. So their documentation, it have the coding, so we're gonna use that now. Okay, we're gonna use, actually it was earlier some email.js.com, so it was now depreciated and we got this one. Okay, so let's copy this code and we have to install something also. Where is that installation? Yeah, let's check the SDK installation. So we have to do this way. Without that it won't work. So let's start our terminal where the let's install this. Perfect, we're done. So now let's copy their code. So we're gonna use the useref. So we're gonna use this const form equal to useref. So here const form equal to useref. So we're gonna use the useref to, useref is like for lifetime of component the data will be there. So for that form data validation is usually use this useref. So we're gonna use this. So let's get to other. Let's start this send email function and let's copy this entirely. I will modify it. Okay, so send email function, we're going to modify this now. So here we have to provide our secret ID and everything, and so let's provide our secret ID. Okay, let's go back here, secret ID, service ID first. So let's go into service first, copy this. This is our service ID. So you're gonna provide our service ID here. You can use env file also for that also, but yeah, for this project I am putting my things here. Okay, putting my things here. You can use env file or something else. Okay, and your template ID, you have to provide a template ID now. So this is our template ID. Not providing. Yeah, this is our template ID. Copy this, paste here, and your public key will be found actually inside this. If you go here, account, so this is the private key, this is the public key. So private key we never share. Okay, so that is our public key. So that's it, we're good to go. So we're gonna do something like once the email is sent, you're gonna set a message. So we're gonna work on that also. So it's we're gonna define we're gonna use a message like once it is sent, we're gonna your confirmation message that your email is sent. Okay, so let's work on that. Let's start working on that. Let's define some use state const. Let's see message set message. So we're gonna use here use state. So first it will be empty. So we're gonna fill the message based on that. Okay, so in then function we're just gonna take the result response. We're gonna define a variable here, and we're gonna use this set message. Okay, once the email is sent, this is the form. Once it is sent, then we're gonna return a promise, and we're gonna set the message here. Set message equal to result, and we can return the result dot text here. Only text, or if you use error, then error dot text something. So yeah, we're done with that, and we also want to reset the target. Once the email is sent, we're gonna reset this form also. Once sent, everything should erase. So let's use that one. For that, we're gonna use e dot target dot reset. So it's gonna reset the canvas. Okay, so we're done with this function, and we're gonna populate this message also once. So when we're gonna populate before this container and after this, so we're gonna use here if message is present, then we're gonna return a div, maybe div. You're gonna message a div class name, send message something, send message div, or let me name it. And inside that, we're gonna use a p tag with a class name of send message. You're gonna provide a style also, color to green, success. Okay, message send. Okay, so we're done with that. So let's use this use ref. So on form submit, we're gonna use here, where is that? So we're gonna remove the action now. For form ref, we're gonna use the ref equal to form. If you know that, we defined it. Ref is allowing getting a ref to the component inside. Once the component on mount react will to current to null. Okay, so all the value will reset. On submit, we're gonna call send message, something is there now, send email, that function only now, whatever we have we defined here, send email. Okay, so everything is connected. Hope it is working. Let's refresh this. Maybe you haven't broken anything. Okay, let's see. And let's see, like Django, name is Django, email is django@gmail.com. Your message, hey, you are you are shortlisted for an interview. Okay, message sent. You're gonna CSS it. Okay, don't worry, but it's working on it. I want to check. Let's get into our Gmail. Yeah, see, perfect. Message from Dango. You are shortlisted for an interview. Okay, perfect. Thanks and regard Django, and his mail here. Perfect. You can send mail, revert back mail also. So it's pretty nice thing. Okay. So with very few line of code we have achieved this. Okay. So let's now modify the CSS. Some CSS for the message and something. The message we have used before the form. Let's use here. Dot send message div. So we define that. Let's make it a display flex. Align item center and justify content to center and margin bottom to 0.5 rem maybe. Okay, send message. So this one also send message. We're gonna make the text align center, strict align center, and background color maybe light green. Yeah. With tomorrow 20 RAM. Oh man, what is happening here? $20 RAM. Let's font weight to bold. Let's see how it looks. Let's use again. Okay, it's coming, but let's see. Let's see face. So let's see like flux this time. flux@gmail.com. Hey, you are hired. Perfect. Why it's not coming? The background color is not coming because we have put outside. How it's gonna work? Of course. Now let's see. Yeah. Perfect. You getting it? So nice. Got the confirmation message also. Refresh will gone. Okay. So we've done with the contact section now. Let's save it. So let's save it. Git status. You are almost done now. Git add, git commit. Git commit installed email JS and send mail in real time. So we're done with that. Let's now work on the footer section now. Let's open that. Control V footer. Let's start working on this. This is our last section actually. Then you're gonna deploy it live this app. Okay. So let's start. For that we're gonna use footer by default HTML, and let's give it a footer logo. href to home page. So how is So how our final footer will look like? If you see, this is our footer. Okay, so we're gonna have name, all the links you can go from here, then other links and the copyright. Okay, so let's start working. So it's footer logo, maybe give our name. You can dig anything. I'm giving my name here. And let's now start our what content we have. The links, we will use a UL tag. So I'm gonna use the UL. Let's give it a parama link, something like that, any links. So all the links will be here. Firstly, we will have the home page to home page. Then we're gonna have the home. Then we have, if you remember, after home we have about. Then we have skills. Then we have skill. After that we have, I think, experience. Then we have projects. Then we have education. Then we have testimonials. Then we have contact. So let's modify them. It's gonna be about. So about. Then we have skills. Skills. Then we have experience. Experience. Then we have the project. Then we have education. And then we have what we have after that. We have after education, what do we have? I forgetting. Portfolio. And last section is contact. So we're gonna use li. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 8 we have. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So let's move one by one. Then finally we add this. So let's see now. So we have home, we have about. Let's see every link is working or not. First, skill, experience. Okay, everything is working till now. Experience, project. Hope anything is not missing here. After project we have education. Okay, fine. Portfolio, fine. Contact. Okay, everything is working. So let's now move on. I think it's done. Let's start our the socials div dot footer socials. So we have the social. So for this part we have already used that part actually. So if you remember, LinkedIn, CodeSep, LinkedIn, GitHub and CodeSep. So I'm gonna paste directly here. So you can just go through, and we have already done with this link earlier. Okay, So if you go to, let me show you, it was in home page maybe. Oh, not control P. Home. It's not home. What, header maybe? In header page we already have this in CTS section, I guess. No, it's in header. So still sorry. So we again gonna use the same thing. Code save. This is what GitHub and that. Okay, I'm exactly copying this and paste it here. We'll get an error. So let's import this also. These icons. So same thing. Nothing is new. So let's see now. Okay, we have the icons. Perfect. Link is working or not? Link should work. Okay. Let's now do the copyright final one. What is that div? Yeah, div. Let's div the copyright footer. Copyright. So we're gonna have a small tag. Copyright. I'm gonna use the icon copy. If you know, this is the copy. It will give an icon, nice icon. So my name, and then all right reserve. Maybe please stop. All right. As simple SCR reserve. Let's see. Okay, how I do that? Okay, full name. I put my full name. Doesn't matter. So let's put fitness pick, our channel name, instead of my name. It's better now. It's not my name. So let's now modify the. We don't need now. It's the CSS. So let's start with the footer. Let me. So this is last section, so we can directly see here the result. Okay. Footer. Let's give it a background. Where? So I'm gonna use dash color primary maybe. Perfect. Now let's give it a padding of 3 rem from top to bottom and 0.4 left to right. Nothing will be seen, I know. So after that, let's do the text align center. Let's set font size to 0.9 rem and let's give it a margin top of 7 rem. Okay, so why is happening? So now let's work on the anchor tag, the links, footer a tag. Let's give it a color pair dash color bg. Perfect. You can see now everything has come. Okay, so that's it. Now let's work on the logo. That is our name. So footer logo I given the class. Let's change the fitness with computer geek. Don't put my name. Our channel name is more sensible here. for footer part only. Okay, so let's work on that footer logo. Let's give it a font size of 2 rem. Okay, and font weight of 500 maybe, little bit deeper, and margin bottom maybe 2 rem. Display, and then it will work if you go display inline block. Okay, so now it's block element. Now let's work on the links, parama link, whatever I given, para link or whatever. So let's work on this. Where is that? Yeah. Hope it is visible. So let's work on this. So display flex, flex ref to ref. So single line. Let's give justify content to center. Okay, and gap of 2 rem. Perfect. Margin 0 auto 2 rem. Okay, perfect, we are getting it now. So now let's work on the socials now. Socials, so let's work on the socials. So I'm gonna have display flex, justify content center. Why it's visible or not? Where is that? Okay, it's below. And gap of 1 rem. It's visible or not? Twice. Gap of 1 rem. Margin bottom 1 rem. Now it will be visible. Okay, still not visible. Okay, little bit. Let's work on the attack. Let's background color. Let's give it a background or where color bg. Background only na. Okay, let's give it a color of where white. Nice. Padding of 8 rem. 0.8, not 8. 8 would be too much. Okay, nice, little bit nicer. Let's give it a border radius also. Border radius to 0.7 rem will be enough. And of course display flex. Border 1 pixel solid transparent. Okay, let's work on the copyright. So I think I need to give the hover effect first. So let's keep the hover effect also. So hover. So let's keep the background will be transparent. Nice. And color where color PG maybe. Okay, and border color again color PG. It's perfect, good looking. So we're done with the hover. Let's now work on the copyright part. So margin bottom, now it will be visible now for you guys. Okay, L4M is not enough. Color, again the color is where color VG only. Okay, now it's good, perfect, it's looking good. What I've done here, nice same. So same thing, contact, after contact video, that's it. So nice looking, perfect enough container. Okay, home page only, nice. Let's now work on the let's work on tablet. Its tablet is should nice, it should be same, nothing will change. Yeah, so let's work on the mobile only. Mobile is breaking. So this is the last part. We design an entire app in mobile version, pretty cool app. So let's go there. So let's start working. For now I need this way. So let's start working again. We don't give any media queries, so you're gonna use only the mobile part. Let's on the mobile part. Let's give a footer. Footer one as with 100%. Let's keep the links. Flex direction to column. Okay, this way. And gap, reduce the gap 1.5 rem maybe. Oh, sorry, what happened to me? Okay, now it's good, but still let's give it a bit of 100 ph maybe. Okay, not 100 ph. So what is the length of this footer actually? Okay, I got it. So if you remember that, what is that? SM is 90%. So 90% only. Oh, it's like this way. Okay, 100%. And you're 10%. Okay, now it's nice. Okay, still. Okay, it's more than 100% actually. That's why it's causing the issue. Okay, now it's perfect. So we're done with that, everything. Nice. So we're done with the entire app now. Okay, you can see that responsiveness, everything is there. Perfect. We have nice footer also. A tablet version also. Let me show you everything now. Nice looking website. So you can add any more feature to this, but it's good to go for you guys. Okay, hope you enjoyed this, guys. So we're done with the everything. Now this is our final git status. What I done, git add, git commit, done with footer. So now we're gonna deploy the project. Okay, this is the final thing. Thank you.